is, I'm pretty sure you already seen the title. And I know you may have already heard somebody say that. But right now, you got to look at what quarter you in and why it may be important for you to challenge yourself. You just don't know how far or how close you may be to your goal. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, in a world that continuously try to feminize men, you have to go out here and show people that, you know, you still got testosterone running through that engine. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what you got to get up and do. I know you may be hurting. I know you may be in pain. You may have just, lost your job. You may have just, end up having to pay for, your car getting fixed. It's so many different things that come from left field, and things that are unexpected that take place that we don't plan for or can't plan for, and that's when we have to buckle down, we have to focus, and we have to make sure that we don't let those particular incidents derail us. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man. Even with going to the gym and playing basketball, this is just me challenging myself. It has nothing to do with trying to relive some moment or, like they say, relive a glory day. No, this is about challenging myself. I know what hole I put myself in physically by not training and playing basketball for over 10 years. So I know that I don't have the physical capabilities that I used to have because of that. So I'm trying to train to see how close I can get to the abilities that I did have, and not only am I trying to do that, I feel like the furnace is on, because not only have I been, seeing how many things that I need to work on, I've got back around the game and noticed that it was something that I needed in my life, to get out and compete and talk about sports and just different things that men do when we're competing. You know what I'm saying? And it's that primal urge to see how good you are, and not only that, take on the best. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to challenge yourself, please, man. And if you like this message, man, please, man, share it, because like I said, this going to be about us building. This going to be about us, checking ourselves, making sure that we call ourselves out. Fuck constantly waiting for other people to tell you what you need to do. You need to challenge you. You need to stop expecting people to baby you and tell you what you want to hear. If you feel that you can conquer the world, why do you need other people to tell you? You know what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate everybody that's jumping in right now and joining the channel. Like I said, man, don't be afraid to hit that like button, especially if it resonates, because a lot of people out here, they'll watch social media just to validate their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm validating feelings that you have, then let it resonate and get your ass out there and get busy. You see what I'm saying? I talked to my son. I asked him, did he want to go to the gun range and do some things this weekend? And he said, yeah. You don't know how I feel as a man to not only be able to get back out there and stay active. I've had my son back in my life for like the last 5 or 6 years, and we've done nothing but get closer and closer. And I've found out that he's a lot like me than, I expected it though, because at the time when he was conceived, I was an athlete, I was playing sports, I was healthy, I was a very intelligent young man as far as what elders happen to say. So I always knew that he would be an intelligent young man. Now, there were some times I looked at the times we were in and was thinking about how it could have influenced him. But he's in college. He graduates in a couple of months. I mean, I'm proud of him, man. He has his own business. He works every single day, and he has that drive and that will that I had, and I have. So, I'm thankful for these things. And that's the reason why, I load that coal in the furnace and keep this shit burning. He one of the main reasons. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want you to challenge yourself, man. You never know what's going to happen, and you got to live for that. It's times that I want to check out, because I'm aware enough to see what's going to happen, because most people, they aren't nothing but PCs out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They only here to get in your way. There are obstacles, and some of them could actually assist you. But at the same time, the system has created a lot of programs out here, in the matrix that can easily become Mr. Smith out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Agent Smith. So remember, man, keep on fighting, keep pushing. And I know you hear this shit every day. I know. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, it's times I don't want to hear that shit. But I tell myself that because the power of the mind, I realized about 10 years ago, I started to realize how powerful it was. You start thinking and you feel it and you visualize and you attack, I guarantee you're going to start to accumulate the things that you talk about or think about. And you gotta feel it though. You got to actually visualize and attack and feel it and see yourself in that moment. See yourself in that situation. See yourself living that life that you want to live. And I guarantee you'll start to obtain and put together the pieces to that puzzle to get what you want. You know what I mean? So if you feeling this, please, man, hit the like button, because I want people out there that look at social media as if because these content creators got everybody thinking that everybody rich out this motherfucker for some reason. I'm just like you. I got a 2002 E320 Mercedes, old school. Now the mileage is low. Of course, I got it when it only had 50,000 miles because I ain't no fool. I could have went and got something nice, but I said to myself, what if I fell off? Now, why would I put myself in a position where I get a $20,000-$30,000 car, and then because I'm not dumb enough to just put $30,000 on no car unless I was up, maybe $300,000-$400,000. That's just not how I roll, But I got a regular whip, I live by myself, and I'm basically, saving and investing as I get older because I've learned how to financially take care of myself and do certain things to make sure that I maintain my lifestyle, but at the same time, it's time to want more. And it's not just about me anymore. Like I care, I'm cool with what I have, but a lot of the stuff that I do is for my children, so, they keep me going at this point, so like I said, keep on fighting and challenge yourself. Have a versus battle with you. You dig what I'm saying? Like sit down and have a conversation with that side of yourself that don't want to do shit or don't want, or think that you're capable of getting done whatever you trying to get done. And stop waiting for people. Stop waiting for an audience. Stop waiting for your mom. Stop waiting for your dad. Stop waiting for people to support you, because I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, when you get where you going, it's going to be people supporting you and that you don't know. That's how you're going to become successful. Like right now, everybody that's joining this live, I don't know. I don't have no family and friends jumping in this live. It's just people that resonate with my frequency. You know, so like I said, man, keep on pushing, keep fighting, and most of all, challenge your fucking self. Stop looking for people to, be your mascot. Be your own mascot. Be your own president. Be your own CEO. Of course, we would love to have someone there to assist us, but that's just not the way it go all the time. And when you do find somebody that's willing to support you, somebody that's down for you, somebody that's, going to be there through thick and thin, make sure you cherish the fuck out of them. Don't let them go. And you make sure you reciprocate in your way that's beneficial for them to experience the same friendship and bond that they are representing and that they're displaying. So that's all I gotta say, man. Challenge yourself, get the fuck up, let's get the moving. And if y'all don't hear from me and for more than 2-3 days, I need y'all to tell me the same thing. What's going on? What you doing? Get your old ass up and get them bones to work. All right? Love y'all.